after several rides on rapids and waves. Paddling on a calm water of Big Bear Lake is a welcome scenario for Septo. But don't get deceived by this relaxing 5-mile ride, as more intense activity will be up ahead, 3 miles north. Even without the pandemic, Septo never takes off his helmet. This is the way. However, he occasionally wears a portable mask for practical purposes.
Hey, Mark. Hi, Seth. Nice to meet you.
Right.
I met Seth on the forums. He was looking for a partner to teach him how to rock climb. He said he climbed indoors. He said he wanted to climb El Cap, and he took a lot of flack for it, understandably, because El Cap is really hard.
So I've watched this documentary about a guy who climbed this big wall of rocks, and I told myself I'm gonna climb that wall too.
To say you want to do El Cap and just be an indoor climber is, unless you're on-sighting every 512 in the gym and running laps on them, it's a really tall order.
It would definitely take years from now. But all climbers have one thing in common. We all started from our day one. One thing I learned today is you gotta have lots of stamina if you want to climb rocks. By hiking to the crag side alone will make you start breathing heavy.
With his previous climbing experience at indoor gyms, Septo is quickly learning the basics of climbing outdoor.
I would say climbing is a character builder. It's not just an activity, it's not just exercise. For me, it's more of a lifestyle. I really enjoy the process of it. I enjoy working with a rope. I enjoy putting protection in. I enjoy going through gear. I enjoy buying the gear. It's physical, but it's not as physical as people think. Pretty doable for people, you know. Even some people with some disabilities can do it. You just have to pick the right, style. There's a lot of climbing you can do, and you can take it as far as you want. You can start gym climbing and bouldering, and then you can get yourself into sport climbing outside, and trad climbing, aid climbing, and then big wall climbing, and then maybe ice climbing. So that's just, you can do what you want with it, and that's a great way to socialize and meet friends. And anywhere you go, climbing community is very friendly. Everybody's just very welcoming. You can go to any town, have no friends, and then all of a sudden I'm walking into climbing and I have a bunch of friends just like that, My climbing partners range from 19 to 70 years old, over 50 years of climbing partners, and they all bring something to me. They teach me something about their life, about the way they climb, where they come from, and it's very enriching, and that's why I like it so much.
One of the most important things in climbing is learning how to belay. The climber's life on the cliff depends greatly on the belayer.
The benefits of rock climbing, you get that high after working so hard to climb a route, especially when you do it clean, meaning you don't fall or take on the rope. It's also learning about new things your body couldn't do before. It's a good way to work out without having to do the same monotonous motions all the time. Unless you're a crack climber, and then going into a perfect hand jump feels orgasmic. But it's much easier to see progress as you climb through harder grades as you go.
Marcus Sense makes it look easy as he climbs on the wall with calculated precision. Hopefully I can apply his techniques when it's my turn to climb later.
Right now, you want to go to that bolt.
One of the reasons I want to climb is to overcome my fear of heights.
Nice.
And this is the first time I climbed this high, so a mild vertigo is kicking in. The good thing is, it's definitely rewarding when you get to the top.
Alright, good job. Ready to lower?
First climb.
How'd you feel?
I'm stoked. Ready for my second climb.
Yeah, did pretty good on 5.7s, 5.8s.
It was an awesome first climb. I'm so pumped up that I think I could do several more climbs today.
Holcomb is a great summer crag. Maybe you could do some winter cragging if you want to get your slab game on. They have lots of grade ranges here, from very beginners to at least 5.12. I'm not sure if there's 13, 14s out here. The routes aren't too long, which are great for people who are starting out or just want to get a lot more laps. The crags are also pretty close together, so you don't have to walk very far. Unfortunately, because of the popularity of it, it can become really crowded, especially during weekends. hate coming here on the weekends. Good job. And the red is like that pointy edge. That pointy edge is around.
So I thought I could easily climb any routes on this crag. But I was in for a rude awakening. And then I got stuck in one boulder problem for a long time.
Hit it! Exactly, keep going! Put the foot up, yeah! You know, the lockdowns knocked out a lot of our physical fitness. To come after rock climbing after 6 months, I didn't have too much of a high hopes for Sept and like crushing everything. Better yet, put your left foot where that right foot was. Put your left foot over there, yeah.
There's a moment when my arms got tired and have to rest for a while. Then eventually, I finally decided to get around that problem to continue with my climb. And from that point forward, everything's a lot easier, all the way to the top.
Did pretty good on some of the easier 5.7s, 5.8s. I could see he's definitely needs to climb more. He needs a lot more climbing miles. He needs to expand his toolbox of movesets. Especially in turning the hips and climbing in that style rather than just frog when your hips are open. Big thing is he needs to climb way more.
I met Septo in person here at this Crag at the Country Index. He was making a documentary, meeting new people and learning about climbing. So we decided to put him on a test piece, 5'8" traditional climb top rope. And sure enough, he struggled at the beginning a little bit. Except walking in with a mask, and he's struggling on a climb. Because you're gonna have to put that right foot really high. You can't breathe with the mask on. There you go, there you go. Maybe this way. And so I was really tempted to say, take the mask off, man. I figured, you know, some people just want to wear their masks.
Oh, you got this, you got this. Hang in there.
Fit his hand in just so, and there was no footholds. It was quite difficult for him.
Nice.
And beautiful. But he was so persistent and so tedious that he managed to find another way of doing it. And as he made the move, very agile.
Nice.
He proceeded to go up this crack, and then he jumped into a chimney.
That's awesome. Yeah.
Good job, and now you're gonna be in the chimney. I was just surprised how insistent he was and how much energy he had.
Yeah. Exactly. You always put your feet in front of you like a gecko, or you can leverage the way you are using your knees and your thighs. And just wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Doing awesome.
He did really good, and we had very good communication with him, except he forgot his chalk bag.
You are almost there, my friend. Woohoo! Nice!
He managed to do the climb with the mask on, and as much as he struggled, he still did it. Sit back, let's load up the rope. I got you. All right, foot down, lower it. Good job, man. That was awesome. He said he had fun with it, so we're all happy so far, you know. Oh my God! Yay, man! Yay!
After his first climb in 2 months, Septo is eager to climb more. But apparently, the rest of the route at Index are 3 ratings higher than what he usually climbed.
Yes! Yes! Nice!
Yeah, there you go. Nice. That's it. That's it. Yep. Nice job.
Nice motto. Zoom in. Woo! Tenacious. So this is called Index. This is a quarry, old quarry. This is developed by local people. Hey, September. Can you look and wave? She's focused. It's not a beginner area for sure. It's more of an intermediate or advanced area.
You can do it, man. Find your feet.
You would have to be able to lead a solid 5'8", 5'9", to start climbing here.
Come on, dude. Work your feet.
That go all the way up several pitches here. They're just really hard, you know.
You want to take a rest? All right.
So I tried different ways to get past that particular pitch. But unfortunately, my fingers are too sore to hold on a crack, and my legs are too tired to push myself up that.
Apparently, this route is too advanced for Septo.
I will definitely get back here to climb these rocks again. I just need to practice more and hone my skills.
He says, I'm gonna fly my drone. So I'm okay, all right. And then my friends are saying, oh my God, what is it? A murder hornet or what? No, it's a drone flying.
After a couple of climbs, Septo had a quick break to take drone footages of the Index big walls and its surroundings. But something unexpected has happened.
So then we see the drone is gone. Where's the drone? And there's nowhere. So he lost his drone.
So I just realized how stupid I am for relying too much on my drone's obstacle avoidance feature, which apparently it doesn't have on both of its sides for some reason. So I immediately search for the gadget, using the Find My Drone feature on the app. And unfortunately, based on the last GPS transmitted, the drone got stuck on a ledge 30 to 50 feet above the big wall of rocks. I even asked for other climbers around if they can climb that ledge, but even with a hefty reward, all of them turned down my offer. It's either they're done climbing for the day or they can't climb that cliff because it's too advanced or too dangerous to climb. Especially when it was about to get dark.
Alright, so we think it's somewhere from here in there.
Alright.
Most likely like right here-ish, but we have no idea. There you go. Alright.
Frustrated with the situation, Septo decided to call it a day and get back the next morning. After a frustrating loss the day before, Septo is back at Index, with a renewed enthusiasm and motivation to search for his drone. Hoping to find the right people to get his gadget. And there he found true love. And her human friends, Reed and Rachel.
I met the masked man in September. I was climbing with Reed, and September was hanging out and yelled, "How are we doing?" while we were rock climbing on their wall, and being friendly, I responded, and now here we are, hanging out.
He gave us all a mission to go look for his lost drone, and still haven't found that thing yet, but I'm motivated to do it, so.
And it's refreshing to see his perspective, his way of seeing things with new eyes, and also just how he's tackling and approaching things with just so much enthusiasm. So it's good, it's rubbing off.
After hanging out with Rachel and Reed for a while, they invited me to go to the top of the Index Big Wall, through a secret passage called the Via Ferrata. And along the way, they told me more about the beauty of Index.
Index is my favorite climbing area, and I've been coming here for maybe a decade or more.
I think there's somebody for everything. There's something for everybody here. A lot of people just come through to look at how beautiful it is. It's like being on the Alps.
I just come out here when I need to soak in some of the power that the place has. So.
I know many days I just stay and hang out by the river, and just being here is enough. I don't always have to rock climb.
I love the beauty. I like that it's remote. You can find cool spots like this, and I love the feel of the granite. It is wonderful. It's a kind of a magical little place, and so.
As we continue with our climb, I can't help but wonder if those beautiful stories are intended to ease my mind off about how dangerous it is to climb the Via Ferrata without safety harness whatsoever.
Your toys in the basement, and if you get too far inside, you'll only see my reflection. It's always best when the light is out. I am the pig in the eyes. Do not cry out. I'll be there. Climb up the walls. It's always best when the light is out. It's always better on the outside. 15 blows to the back of your head.
As we all know, the West Coast has been hit hard by wildfires, and our first responders are in high demand. They are responsible for working around the clock, and they are giving their all at a really high price, and sometimes at the price of even their physical life. And the pressure that is put onto first responders is very high. The mental health is, I would say, under attack. Fatigue from working so much. They are pulled away from their families, and some of these first responders even have their homes, which are at threat from the wildfires. And we need to support them best we can with increased workers to help them fight these fires, support for on the job, whether it's equipment, more manpower, to give them at least some time to rest, to even check in on their families, and really make sure that they are able to handle the pressure that they are under.
Climb up the walls. Climb up the walls.
Hi, I'm Mark Fiji.
Hi, my name is Elena Sarah Jose.
My name is Rachel Recker.
Hi, my name's Reed Hertig.
I'm a respiratory therapist.
I'm a traveling nurse.
And I am an artist and physical therapist assistant.
And Well, I teach English for a living. I teach high school.
Pretty much help people when they have difficulty breathing.
I specialize in telemetry nursing.
And my projects are to make art.
So my creative outlet is often geared towards helping people with their personal growth.
It's pretty big, especially now in the time of COVID.
So I thought it was going to be cool, and
Although there is much sadness around what has happened with the wildfires,
The locals like to say that the rock climbing is very challenging here, that it's very technical.
I wouldn't necessarily say it's a beginner's area, but
I would love to free the nose. Not many people have done that.
to start climbing here, if you can lead 11s or 12s, you can really have fun here. They have really long routes.
The granite is so tightly formed that the texture is unparalleled though, and the features are incredible.
about getting them outside and helping them to be closer to nature.
Before rock climbing, I was actually a canyoneer.
And as a therapist, it's one of the coping strategies and skills that I really install with my patients. It has provided me this opportunity to meet Sept.
Septilorian, it's got all these weird masks, and
I was kind of surprised to see him because he was late when he walked in.
Because my friend Reed is so friendly.
He was lost. He was looking for us, and some people had to tell him where to go.
And talks to everybody.
it's got all these cool characters that show up, and you never quite know what Sep you're gonna get.
And learn about what he's doing to bring awareness to the outdoors.
So he finally found us, and then
Yeah, he's out there with Baby Yoda, searching for what do they search for?
Drone.
They search for drones.
but that happens, you know. We're hoping that somebody might help us find the drones and
to help them to heal. And so I really just appreciate this opportunity in getting to share and give some insight into what first responders are experiencing. And I hope that much can be gained by learning and exploring the great outdoors.
Cool. So I wish him luck on his mission. Signing out.